Something is being prepared quietly behind the scenes, and even though you can't see it yet, your heart already feels the shift coming. Your person has been thinking about you more deeply than they admit, replaying moments, conversations, and the way you made them feel seen. This surprise isn't impulsive. It's been building slowly, fueled by guilt, love, hope, and the fear of losing you forever. They've been holding back not because they don't care, but because they want the timing to feel perfect and undeniable. Every silence lately has carried intention, not distance. Your person has been planning instead of speaking. What's coming is meant to heal something that was left unresolved between you, even if neither of you knew how to name it. They've imagined your reaction more times than they'll ever confess, wondering if you'll smile, cry, or finally feel understood. This surprise is their way of saying what words failed to express when emotions were too heavy. Right now, they're torn between excitement and fear because they know this moment could change everything. They want to prove they've been paying attention to your needs, your pain, and the parts of you that felt ignored. Even when they act normal, their thoughts keep drifting back to how this surprise might bring you closer. They're not doing this to impress you. They're doing it because losing you feels more terrifying than risking vulnerability. There's a quiet determination in their heart, a decision that says, I can't let this go unfinished. The surprise carries an apology, even if the words, I'm sorry, are never spoken out loud. They've realized too late how much you mean, but not too late to try to show it. This moment has been planned during sleepless nights and distracted days where your name echoed in their mind. They're hoping this gesture will remind you of what you once felt together. Deep down, they want reassurance too, that you still care, that it's not already over. The surprise is their way of stepping forward instead of hiding behind pride. They know you've been questioning everything, and this is meant to answer at least one of those questions. Their heart races every time they imagine finally revealing what they've been preparing. This isn't about grand gestures alone. It's about emotional truth finally taking shape. They've been paying attention to the little things you love, even when you thought they weren't listening. The timing feels risky, but waiting longer feels unbearable to them. They want to see your eyes light up again because of something they did. This surprise holds hope, but also a quiet request for forgiveness. They're afraid you've already moved on, yet brave enough to try anyway. Everything they've avoided saying is wrapped into this one moment. They believe this surprise could open a door that's been slowly closing. Your person has been emotionally rehearsing this, preparing for every possible outcome. Even if they seem distant, their intentions have never been clearer. This is their way of choosing you, even if they didn't choose you well before. They're hoping the effort speaks louder than their past mistakes. The surprise isn't meant to fix everything. It's meant to start an honest conversation. They've realized love doesn't survive silence forever. There's vulnerability hidden beneath their confidence right now. They're ready to be seen, flaws and all, if it means keeping you. This moment carries courage they didn't know they had. They want you to feel valued in a way you may have doubted before. The surprise is a bridge between what was broken and what could still be rebuilt. They've accepted that doing a thing would be the biggest regret. Every detail has meaning, even the ones you might overlook. This isn't about control, it's about connection. They're stepping out of fear and into truth. The surprise is as much for them as it is for you. They want to rewrite the last memory you hold of them. They're hoping you'll feel the sincerity behind the action. This moment is their quiet confession. You matter more than my ego. They've been waiting for the right emotional climate, not just the right day. Even if it scares them, they're ready to face your reaction. This surprise is built on longing, reflection, and a deep sense of unfinished business. They know they can't undo the past, but they can show up differently now. What's coming is meant to soften your heart, not pressure it. They're prepared for rejection, but praying for connection. This gesture carries everything they were too afraid to say earlier. They want you to feel chosen, not taken for granted. The surprise is a risk they're finally willing to take. They're hoping this moment reminds you of the bond you once shared. No matter how you respond, this is them being honest at last. Whatever happens next, this surprise marks a turning point for them and possibly for you.